A serene note, inshallah, in a summer setting with uh, two more calls. A note on the wells of August. And we also have the calendar, right? Because it's the 2nd of August. We're relaxing, same way as the protagonists of this interesting film. They're on an island off the coast of Maine. And we have Bette Davis, one of the ultimate artists, actresses, super women, strong character. The actress, as well as the roles she portrayed, all about Eve, the letter. I understand. I'm reading through a short history of cinema, and I understand she was one of the first who tried to um, fight the studio system, which in a period, fortunately, long gone now, the studio system had not exactly slaves to work for it, but there were contracts and that kept actors and actresses tied up with the studio, and they had an unnatural evil in a way, power over the stars. Te potorești? And Betty Davis was one of the first to try and fight that. She was not as powerful when she tried that, and so she couldn't. It was later. Olivia de Havilland, if I have it right, was the first to win in a legal fight with the system, which also, by the way, had them do some good movies, important ones they loved, but then they would have to compensate doing not menial work. They weren't asked to sweep the floors, but close to it. I'm exaggerating, obviously. But to take parts in films they wouldn't like it because there were days when they were sending out a lot of movies, and they wanted to sell as much as possible and use the stars as promoting vehicles for everything, all sorts of fare. And it wasn't right, of course, to have someone forced to use his talent or her in whatever stupid contraption the studio had in mind. So, returning, this is Betty Davis past her prime in the sense of age. She's old, and so is her sister, the two sisters. Băi, termină Libby Strong and Sarah Weber on this island, as I said, and they're past their 70s. But the point of the film, in fact, is this: that apart from some frailties, some restrictions imposed by age on people, still we what is impressive is the strength, the power, the resilience, the grit, the emotional intelligence, especially. Mă enervez dacă nu te potolești, să știi că mă supără. Of these, they have this patience which I don't. Serenity Now, George Constanza, Seinfeld. And I'm also thinking now of John Cleese was saying in an interview that in some ways, if I remember, I don't know the words, but the message, I hope, is this: with aging, he enjoys aspects he doesn't care about so much now. For instance, he would deal with this bad guy, yeah, with more patience and carelessness. I'm upset when he's trying to destroy my shirts, bow ties, and neck, ears eventually. Anyway, so I love the story. I see them in a way as role models for aging gracefully. Um, there is also Vincent Price, an actor I loved in some films based on Edgar Allan Poe's works. I think it's The Pit and the Pendulum in particular. And he is an aristocrat and he plays it wonderfully, with grace, with sophistication, with majesty. I would say. Wonderful, wonderful actor, beautiful role. Marazov. Ai, determinant. And there's one scene I remember, I like so many, but one I will mention and then close this down before I get naked here. And it's when a realtor comes to the house because he thinks he's told by a person that he has to sell the house, and one of the ladies refuses him strongly.